Welcome once again to another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. As always, I thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, which I hope you do find informative. And if you have book-loving friends, please alert them to my videos as well too. Hopefully they will find it informative when they make their book purchases. Now, the book I'd like to talk to you about today is Collateral Damage by J.A. Jance. This is published by Gallery, and it retails for $38.99. J.A. Jance has written several popular best-selling series, among them the J.P. Beaumont series and the Joanna Brady series, and this is the one involving Ali Reynolds. It's another popular series that never fails to please the reader. And in this book, it's as complex as they come. In fact, some might say it's the best of the series. I found it totally engrossing. There was one puzzle after another. You didn't know what the motive was for the killer. And let's just say it will keep you riveted from first page to last. In this book, it begins in 2017 when a lady, I'm looking for her name, Daniel Lomax Reardon, is leaving a woman's shelter. She was abused at one time, and now she is the head of a woman's shelter. As she comes down the steps, a mysterious gunman comes and shoots her several times, killing her. But just before she dies, she realizes who set the man up and why she was killed. So then we go and we see in the world of Frank Munoz, who is a former dirty ex-cop. He's been in prison for several years. In fact, when he went to prison, he could have named names and gotten a much shorter sentence, but he got notes from someone saying that they would give him $500,000 upon his release if he didn't name names. Well, he, I don't know if you'd say he took the high road, but he took the road where he was going to get $500,000 when he's released. But once he was in jail, he still pulled the strings. In fact, he had several people killed, including the lady in question at the beginning of the book, and there were others who he wielded power over. So now that he's out, he still wants revenge, especially the ex-girlfriend who helped finger him to send him to jail, along with some of the cops who sent him to jail. So into the picture, of course, since it's an Ali Reynolds book, we see Ali and her husband, who simply goes by the name of B. That's the letter B. Actually, his last name is Simpson, but we always refer to him, or we always see him referred to as B, which is strange. But anyways, he is going to a conference on security, cybersecurity for his company and Ali's company, High Noon Enterprises. And he's being driven there by Hal Holden, who was an ex-cop. Now, there's a car behind their car. They're on their way to the airport because they're on their way to London, England, and a car bumps them off the road. Now, Hal Holden is in very critical condition. He's in a coma. Now, B, he has more of shoulder injuries, very severe shoulder injuries, but he's not as bad off as the driver, the ex-cop. So as we find out, we know if Frankie Munoz was behind it because the driver, Hal Holden, the ex-cop, was one of the police officers who helped send him to prison. So like I said, he wants his revenge on anybody in his past who wronged him. Now, in the hospital, there's a gung-ho police officer, Chief Detective Biba, Biba, who comes and he thinks that Ali had something to do with the accident, that she wanted to bump off B because there's a big insurance policy on his life. Now, of course, it's ludicrous, and we know that she was not behind the accident, but anyways, he persists through a lot of the book. He's trying to pinpoint her, Ali, as the person who wanted to knock off B. So it's that's sort of a throwaway subplot that we know is not going to go anywhere. But anyways, in the book, Frank Munoz starts to panic, and he has people left, right, and center, bumped off. The two people who he hired to drive the car off the road, he wants to make sure that they're dead. So he wants to get rid of any witness connected to him, and he's on his way out of the country. Now, there is a warning that he is trying to escape, and so he is targeted, and they start following him. So let's just say the book is so complex, one of the most complex in the Ali Reynolds, J.A. Jance, book writing series. So if you're looking for a book that you're not going to be able to just sit and I'm going to read a little bit, you got to keep reading, because Collateral Damage is definitely one of J.A. Jance's best. So if you're looking for a great book, add this one to your reading list. So hopefully you agree with my book review. If you do, please send me a note and say you agree with me. If not, and you don't, say, hey, buddy, what were you thinking? I can handle it. So until we meet again, please keep watching for my videos, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so at your convenience. So we shall meet again very soon. Until then, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.